was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world.
I used to rule the world. Chunks would load when I gave the word. Now every night I go stowaway, hide from the mobs I used to slay. They once were terrified every time I looked into their eyes. Villagers would cheer my way. For a hero I was, that's what they'd say. One minute we had it all, next our world began to fall away from all that it had once become. They all cried for my help, but I stood there numb. I gaze off into the boundless skyline, no block choirs playing in the sunshine. Turn around, pick up my sword and wheel the blade that once forced evil mobs to yield, and hope one day that this chaos and destruction turns for the better. Never a bow in hand, that was when I ruled the land.
today, so hold on. Fuck me. I gotta unmute this.
Love bomb for sure was like hella affectionate.
But if
Okay, I think he DM'd.
we'll hear from Sacramento. Okay. So,
Sweet, let's go.
Katie,
Let's fucking go.
Hi. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think everything's fine. I already messed up my audio, but I think it should be fine. Okay, so
Nice.
how'd you meet Turkey Tom?
I met him on Instagram in like late 2023.
We can go,
He
dude.
started liking my stories, and then he followed me on Instagram, and then I think he DM'd me first and just like swiped up on one of my stories and was like pretty, and I was like, oh my god, Turkey Tom, this is crazy. And then we just like started talking, like flirting back and forth, and then quickly he was like wanted to fly me out, and then so am I going too fast or like I feel
No,
like
no,
I'm
no, you're
missing
fine.
pieces.
But
Okay.
if I want to interrupt, I'll just ask. Like for instance, how long
Yeah.
was it between he swiped on Instagram to hey, I'm gonna pay to fly you out to wherever?
I met him like probably December of 2023, and then by January 2024 I was flown out. So like a month, not even.
Okay. And would you say did it feel serious? Did it feel like just like a hookup or?
I mean, I'm not dumb, so you know, you can never really tell with like an internet personality or something if they're like trying to date you or whatever. And so I like went there with like no intentions of like thinking that he was gonna like try to marry me or anything like that. But he was like very like he not just, I hate the term like love bomb, but he's a like love bomb for sure, was like hella affectionate, but also like beating me, but during sex. But otherwise would like sit there and like compliment me and like be affectionate, and like took me to like shoot guns and ice skating and stuff. And so I couldn't really tell if there was something from it, but I could tell he liked me more than just like a hit and quit. Because then I did end up seeing him again.
Okay. So in that month, when you say love bombing, was it like I love you, or was
Oh
it
my
like
god, she's using
oh,
terms
you're
like
so
love
pretty
bombing.
and
Holy
just like giving
fuck.
lots of compliments?
After I saw him the first time, after that he started being like, I love you, like you're so awesome, like other girls aren't like you, like this is perfect, oh my god.
Okay. So
But like but before meeting him he would just like compliment me a lot and stuff.
and so you came over. How long did you stay?
About, I would say like 5-ish, like 5 or 6 days.
Yes, I would have flavored. I would have asked the
Pretty trip.
hard-hitting questions,
And
dude. Insane
do you mind
questions
telling me
nobody wants to
where
ask.
you're from and where his place is? Like what state?
So at the time I was living in San Francisco, California. So I was flying literally across the country to Portland, Maine. And so it'd be
Okay.
like literally an entire day of flying.
Yeah, I imagine. So it's probably like a what 10-hour trip in total.
At least, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So then after 5 days, I guess you flew back, and did you guys stay in contact?
Yeah, after the first time I flew back, we
Hello? Dude, this guy's not even fucking
stayed
here.
in contact, and he was like calling me a lot. And then that's when I got the 2 videos of
Hey,
him
dude, I didn't know
saying
you were
night rape
streaming.
and talking
Yeah,
about like putting me down and
figured
the
it'd
whole
start
Game of
today.
Thrones elf thing.
It sounds
bored.
fun.
And
Okay, that's a bit much. Hold up.
sorry.
Too.
How long? Sorry, how long ago was this? And how old were you two when this happened?
So I'm 23 now, so I was like 21. I think like 21.
Do you wanna know
at the
something
time, or about
fun?
to be.
I'm
So
still
he
alive.
was
He's
Same
my
age?
Yeah,
age also,
yeah. Do you want to know
he's, like,
something fun?
Yeah.
It's related.
um.
I have
Sure.
the Turkey Tom
So
plush.
then you guys were
You have the Turkey Tom plush, dude?
My friend gave me it today
What
on the
the
way
f-
home from London.
What the fuck? Why did he give it to you?
Because I was gonna make a tweet being like, I'm not gonna let this little cunt get away with it and like cover it in oil.
and just pee all over. I'm not gonna let this little fucker get away from me. Just pee all over.
That's
it,
what this
cover it in
was gonna
lighter
be. I was
fluid.
gonna pour it in oil in my bathroom, set it on fire.
AI the rest of the video would be like, guys, my house set on fire.
Guys, I need help. Turkey Tom is killing me. How do you unban me from chat?
I have no idea. I just remember you commented like something retarded on one of my Minecraft reels.
I
And I'm like,
commented your full name.
I think you did, honestly. Something's going on. People are spazzing out in Noel's chat.
Heart. And
Oh, over this Tom
these
stream?
were when you
Yeah.
got the voicemails. In particular, one that you mentioned. Was that like?
I'll look up how to unban someone.
Did
from
it
your
feel
YouTube
like
chat.
it was a exclusive thing after you went back to San Francisco? Did it feel like this is a relationship and we're not seeing other people now?
Not fully that it was a relationship, but definitely, you know, the term situationship, something like that, where like it did seem like we were.
Oh, you just go to
exclusive,
my
especially
channel
with the way he
and
would,
you
like, talk,
click unblock.
like
I
at
think.
that point. And so I wouldn't say, because that's what like I wouldn't say we ever dated, but we were more just like a fling, because I never like he never like asked me to be his girlfriend straight out, and then but like
I'd
he
imagine.
also never.
Did you see
like,
Kai
but he would
responded?
tell me he
I'd
wasn't
imagine-
having sex with other girls and stuff.
Yeah, I did. I saw that she
So
I saw that she basically was like saying, no, I wasn't into this shit. It's not true.
Yeah.
Look, dude, I don't know how to unban you. I'm on your channel.
Alright. Chris, I'm giving you an early Christmas, a late Christmas present. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm making you something.
You're making me something?
Yeah, and you know
Mr. Ant?
when I have a friend who gets into the YouTube stuff. You know what I like to make for him.
Is it like your greasy fat balls on like a green screen?
It's
so I
like
can
a
just
greasy asshole on a green
like-
screen. So you
it's
can
like-
put it on.
It's like you're dangling nutsack and it's just hanging in front of the green screen. It's just waving back and forth. And that's going to be my AVI when every time I talk, they just start swinging back and forth. I really appreciate it, Swimling. I really appreciate it.
this break,
I'm looking up
Where
Dreamcast menus right now.
you were receiving like voice messages from
I bought a
him.
Dreamcast.
And I remember the one that really stuck
Yeah,
out
I
is
saw
he said it's very awkward. I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of a doubt, and I'm wondering if you can fill this in for me because it was speculated. He says something like, "There's nothing better than night rape," and that's what it really sounds like. Like he really put an
Yes.
emphasis on
Yes.
My
Night rape.
goat is back.
But
My
it was
goat is
explained to
back.
me that there is a DLC for Elden Rings called Night Rape.
Where you can rape.
And he might be referring to that. Would you know
no,
if
he's
there's
saying
any?
night rape. I don't. Okay.
Can I ask
I
a
will say
question that
there's
might
a
sound
reason that he
retarded
said
about
night
this?
rape, but I
What?
don't want to
There's
air
a
out a
so us as friends, Chris, we do this is we replace words with worse words that sound similar. Like, is that like normal, or do women not get that? That sometimes you'll be making a meme and using a bad word
like he'll like
to replace something, like night rape.
like
Like,
night
let's
rape.
get on night rape.
Let's
Ah,
get on night
rapist.
rape. I mean, I don't think that's what he was talking about, but I mean, there is a.
That would be
1%
fucking
chance-
hilarious if
he's
he
like,
wasn't. He's like,
"Dude, I was
no,
talking
dude,
about-
I love Night Rain.
Dude, I'm talking about Elden Ring. Dude, that would be an awesome defense. I was talking about the new Elden Ring DLC. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about fucking night
Ain't no-
rape or
ain't no
whatever
rape
you
happening.
disgusting chuds are talking about, and that's his whole defense for it. Dude, this is awesome.
business that is like a not known thing, but someone else has said night rape before, and I guess that's like, and he
Is this a
very
common
much
thing that
liked
happens
it.
to
But he also was like into like CNC type stuff, so he would use it interchangeably.
When you say
like,
CNC, you mean consensual, non-consensual, like rape play?
yeah, like
Okay.
we like from what I could tell, because like I don't want to like get ahead of myself, so I won't explain too much at once. But like,
wanna get ahead of
we'll
myself?
get into,
Dude.
like the whole dynamics later. But it seemed like he would say night rape sometimes, and it would give like, oh, he is about like he wants to molest me. or sometimes it'd be night rape and it's like haha rape city like funny joke. So it was
Okay.
like so I
Rape
think,
So
like,
there-
that's
there's
why-
no way that he was
Rape
referring
City.
to a
I'm
game.
taking you to
This
Rape
is-
City.
No,
dude.
no, he's not saying
No.
night rape.
And you're 100% certain of that because of context that's not in that conversation.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Okay. Was
You're
there-
100% confident he wasn't trying to rape you.
during the how many times did you fly out to meet him?
Twice.
Okay. And before how long was the gap between the first time and the second time?
Oh fuck.
Like 3-ish weeks.
Okay. And so during that they had the night rape message. Was there anything else that was like that stands out in memory during that time?
So what's Noel's opinion, by the way? Because I haven't
He
seen
was
much.
just
I think he's very in the middle about it, honestly.
Like he thinks Tom's like a retard, but not like a
Yeah,
pedophile.
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't read him on his messages, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm so strong, and I like gave you a bruise and blah blah blah.
Templeton and
Or-
Salvo
like,
were
he
supposed
would,
to get an
like,
interview
be
with
like,
this girl, and I'm
like,
kind of
ew,
glad they
I don't even
didn't.
want to say these types of words. It's so,
No,
like,
they
Not to
were
shit on
trying
him.
to
say.
dog.
But
Yeah.
you know, like say like weird sexual things.
Flavor, you should get
And,
Subway.
Like throughout
Did
the
it
whole
feel-
time.
Flavor should get Subway. I had a KFC when I got home.
Did it feel like the size difference was like a really big thing to him? Like he
Yes.
was really into it.
Yes.
For both of you?
Yes.
Yes.
How tall
Oh,
is
there's 2 women in there?
5'8".
I was gonna
Okay.
say like I don't know, like 5'10" at most.
Okay. How
It's
tall are
not
you
that-
guys?
Actually, wait. This, I just no. He's dead ass like 5'8". Yeah, you're right. Because when I met him, I wore platforms and I was his height.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I was gonna ask, are you guys like
This
Short
bitch is
allegation.
Anne Floyd,
men or
Chris.
something?
I'm 5'3".
Dude.
I'm like 5'5", but I'm very
There's 2?
petite.
Yeah, that's what I
so
said.
I
What the
guess.
fuck?
Okay. So he would just mention that a lot, that you guys were like very petite and
Yeah.
small.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he ever ask you to wear specific things?
Not like per se, but he definitely, Sacramento can attest to this too, would like kind of try to push stuff onto you. Like he would buy like specific gifts so like you would wear it because it's like something he bought you and it's like, and it's a gift, but it's not like he would be like, put this on.
That sounds like
But he
a
would buy like
very
weird like Hello Kitty
specific thing
vibes,
to
That is such a-
like, would ask like,
Yeah. He's
if we
basically
were
saying,
into, like,
yeah,
Hello Kitty
he bought me
dolls
gifts
stuff
and he
like
liked
that.
me being
so-
using that gift.
Monster.
Yeah.
I don't get that one.
Monster High.
Really? Oh
Yes.
man.
It's because of Kai, literally.
Okay, so
But-
he was trying to find like another like who was into, I guess, age play. I mean, I don't want to like just jump to that and say like, oh, he's definitely looking for age play, but like Monster
No,
High, is, like,
definitely.
I don't want to like say like put the words out like that, but also at the same time, I mean, if you're looking for a bitch who's into dolls and Hello Kitty and Velcro children's shoes, then like,
yeah, that's like in the kids aisle at Walmart. This is the Monster
Yeah,
High
like-
stuff.
yeah,
Okay. So he would. I mean, that's what I was asking for. Like, did he give you clothes that was like this is like saccharine light pastels and stuff?
Yes. For my birthday gift, he bought me a whole bunch of Hello Kitty type
This sounds
stuff.
like Kel.
In some of the pictures
It does
of
sound
the
like Kel.
H-Player Lolicon girl, Ellie, she's wearing these Hello Kitty pajamas, and he bought me like those exact same type of pajamas and other like stuffed animals, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit
So-
crackly on my end.
Since you, Katie was vaguely aware of. I guess not even vaguely. Like you knew who he was, but you say that you didn't know him at all, right? And I'll switch back, but I have a quick question. Did that seem out of place? Like you don't know this guy, and
Thank
he's
you.
buying like Hello Kitty, Monster High stuff. It's like, did that seem like
Oh.
weird or?
I wanted to clarify that. I figured out who he was like very quickly. So yeah, I knew about his online presence like pretty much as soon as we met till the end of our relationship. But I wasn't like super into YouTube world or whatever, so like I knew that he had a YouTube channel, but I wasn't like super into it.
But did you feel that the gifts, like clothing and toys and stuff, were weird or? Did it feel-
Yes.
Okay, it did.
Yes.
Like all of it, like the clothes too. It was like, this is weird.
Yes, because I never expressed any like interest in like, oh, I love Hello Kitty and I want more Hello Kitty stuff.
My question is why is it a problem
know.
now?
Okay, last question. Then I'll
Yeah.
You stayed with him for this long. Why
Did
is
you
it a
ever
problem now?
like deliberately express an interest, like, oh, I would like this as a gift, and then just not get it because it didn't match like what we know now, in terms of what his interests are?
I don't
Sorry
know,
if that's like
not
an
that I
obtuse
can
question.
I would
remember.
say yes, Sack, because of the flower situation.
Oh my god, the flower situation.
He bought her
Yes,
flowers and
I
now she's
did
evil.
ask Tom to buy me flowers, and
The
he
raped
did not seem
flowers.
to understand why a woman in a relationship with a man would want flowers ever. He actually called his mom and asked why it would be important to ever buy a woman flowers, and that was like the only time I ever asked him for something. But the rest
Called
of
her
it was
in front of you to ask about why women like flowers?
No, but he had told me that he called her to ask why. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay then. So in this gap then between the two meetups, did anything else happen? There was another voicemail that you shared, right? Remember what that was?
Yeah, that's the one that's like, because there's the night rape one, and then there's the like, oh, you're so small and I'm so big, and like when I was holding you down, I thought I was gonna break your arms, or he said something to like that, like something like that, and then he compares to have like my small boobs and like having sex with me to like having sex with a fairy from Game of Thrones.
Okay, so that's another thing that I don't understand. Maybe you guys did you guys watch Game of Thrones? I have not
No,
watched Game of
I
Thrones.
saw people,
Nobody knows what he's talking about.
I saw people tweaking a little bit in the threads about that, like debating which girl it was. I have no idea. He never showed me which one he like meant, or like which one came to mind. And I also didn't ask because I was like, this is such a weird thing to say. Aren't they all 12?
I don't even want to get into it, but there's like no clear understanding. Nobody has any idea what that means, what he says.
She's
So there's like
1400, but she's 14.
there's like an elf character that is in one of the spin-offs as a child and like is like 14 at the youngest, and then is like an adult at the latest, but nobody really understands what that means. So so the decision to fly back and meet him, was that prompted by him or by you?
Him.
Him.
My
So
birthday is in March, and so he was like, ooh, you should come see me for your birthday. Like, I have to do this furry convention, but then you should come and see me.
Okay.
And I was like,
Wait, what?
Okay.
Furry convention.
Oh, because he's going. Is that where he met?
Yeah, for the
Madeline
video.
or
Yeah.
Meowdalin?
Maybe he just.
No,
I know
it was
he,
a
like,
separate
posted a
video. He went to
I think, with, like,
FurryCon.
Tom IRL or something of him
Oh,
at
really?
the furry
Yeah,
convention.
it wasn't the
And he
Meowdalin
asked
thing. It
you
was
to
something
fly
else.
back for the furry convention.
No, right after he was like,
Okay.
I'm gonna go to this furry convention, and then you should come see me.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So, before I ask about that visit, anything else from the gap that is interesting, worth touching on? Did he say anything weird?
I mean, I kind of went over most of it of him just being like overall like pushy and weird and like age baity almost with the things he would say.
Okay. And then you fly back, and how did that go? How long did you stay?
Horrible. That was the worst experience of my life, I think.
Wow. Okay. So, was that also 5 days?
No, I think like 5 days total, like of me, like I flew in and then like I stayed with him for real 3 days, and I flew back on the 5th day.
You flew
So I
back
only-
early?
Yeah. He actually, well, okay, when he flies girls out, he doesn't buy them a flight home. He flies you out, and then he's like, I'll buy your flight home when you get here.
Okay.
That's weird.
Which already, when I was like that's why all my friends thought I was a victim from the jump. Is like he acted really weird and also would do things like that, and so all my like normal friends were like, "This is weird. Like you're a victim right now, and you're just not."
I don't think
realizing."
that's so weird
Yeah, I would-
in
I
that
would-
case, because there can be a situation. Let me justify. Let me cook for a second, right? So
Yeah.
I think like in this situation, it could be like a situation where he's like, oh, I'm not gonna buy you a ticket because I'm back because I may want you to leave earlier and then I could buy you a ticket earlier, or maybe you want to stay a few extra nights and I can buy you a ticket later on. I don't know.
Well, that's how I interpreted it.
Yeah, I don't think that's like necessarily weird at all. I think like if he didn't buy you a ticket
I
back home,
get why you would be weird out. Because if someone said to me like, I'm not gonna buy you your ticket yet, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
it placates to him more, but there's also like a scenario where the girl's like, yeah, I gotta be home like next Tuesday. He's like, I'm not gonna buy it just yet. Yeah, in that case, yeah, kind of weird, but I don't see like the relevance of that in any of this, I guess. Most of this is just like, who gives a fuck, honestly.
How I got all those videos.
Okay, because you were on edge. You had been warned that there might be something weird going on.
Yeah, and my friend was spending the night with me and was listening to the conversation because he would like beg to call me like every night, and so I was like, fine, I'll answer. And she was listening and she was like, what the fuck is this man saying to you?
Okay, so what was so terrible about the second visit?
Okay,
Something
so
like, listen, I'm gonna be a white girl right now. Something about this bitch gives me the ick. There's like the way that she's talking about, he begged me to call every night.
God.
Like, oh my god, he begged me to call every night, and it's like, I for some reason I don't believe you. I just don't. I don't believe anything of what you're saying. The way that you're talking, the way that you're presenting yourself is like, you know, he's very weird and I'm not engaging in this whatsoever. I'm just kind of there as a passenger. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
No, I get exactly what you mean.
There's something about her where I don't want to believe her like whatsoever. Like now that I'm like hearing these two people talk, it's like, I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Kind of gonna sound like it's like a little bit of a ramble in a sense, because it's like there's so the dream shit, like the dream George Not Found drama was happening at the time with this girl named Katie. And
what happened?
only
I
reason
don't
know about
follow
it is
the
I was at
YouTube
his house,
shit.
and he was streaming literally for 2 days straight, just sitting in his room, making me sit in the corner silently while he just streamed all day, talking about how this bitch was like a liar and a stupid whore, and like her consent isn't real, and like it's just like insanity. And the way, like, I don't even know anything about that situation, so like I don't know if there was like actual drama there, but just listening to how he was talking about like a girl getting molested, I was like, oh my god, no wonder he's beating me. Like this man is insane. Like, and I literally ended up like not like we hung out a lot for like the first day, and then he was like streaming a lot, and then I literally was like nonverbal. Even when he wasn't streaming, we like were barely talking. He told me I was a second body, and then the first time I went and saw him, he told me I was the second girl he had sex with, and then the second time I went and saw him, he made me watch the show You, and about like the crazy stalker or whatever, and from Netflix, and he was like, oh, this girl's such a whore, like I've only had sex with 4 people, and I was like, 4 people? You told me you weren't fucking nobody else, and you had sex with, I was your second, what? I was like, huh? And so that was like kind of like one of the things where I take everything with a grain of salt.
What?
Someone's like a
The
fucking
stream.
internet personality. Like I'm not.
What happened?
Gonna,
Just stopped
like,
and then
be too hung up.
reconnected.
But
Whatever.
I was like, oh, this man's a whore.
Oh, that's fun.
And also, this man's insane because he's probably beating all these women.
Okay,
And, like-
so to rewind, you land, you're back in Portland. It's the second time you're meeting him.
Yes.
You land, and he immediately just like Kaya places you, puts you in a corner of his room. Is there like anything that
We
happens
hang out
between?
for like a couple hours, and then he's like, I'm sorry, but there's hot, like literally he's like, there's hot goss on the market. I gotta stream.
Who was it about? The streams?
It was like Minecraft YouTubers, and I guess one of them had just like gotten outed for like touching another girl, and
Okay.
and so I was there for when 2 Mad died too, and it was insane. That was
Okay.
also horrible.
So for literally the entirety of 2 days, did he specifically ask that you do not like roam about?
Here's the
complex?
thing
Did
I
he,
don't
like, say-
get, because if I'm hanging out with somebody, like you guys will tell me like after like a week of us not like talking, You guys will. I'll hop in a call with you guys, and then y'all will explain some drama to me. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, damn, that's crazy. And I'll remember like the overall outline of it, but I won't remember like YouTube oriented.
I don't want to pull out the gate, but I think she might be exaggerating the extent of her like welcome. If you get what I
Explain some
mean.
drama to me. I don't know, dude. This is fucking weird. She's lying. I feel like she's just straight up lying about most of this.
You have to be here with me for this time.
Well, like he would be like, oh,
Not like
sit with me, and
lying,
then
but like
I would be trapped in the
misconstruing
room because, like,
everything.
you can see the door,
Yeah.
and he doesn't want people to know there's a woman in his house.
Not misconstruing,
and
but like
so, and so
I
he
had faith
would,
with all of it.
Misrepresenting.
And
so I would just be like stuck in the corner because I'd be
misrepresenting,
there
yeah.
when it would start, and then he would just be streaming, and then I'm just trapped.
And he didn't allow you to like have any presence on the stream, so you're just in this room and you can't walk past him because it's in front of the camera.
No, yeah, no, and like, yeah, literally no.
That's very bizarre. Like, because it's like you can watch the stream. You could just go out to the other room and watch the stream if he insisted.
Right, like, and also like, I don't give a fuck about these Minecraft YouTubers. Why, like,
Yeah.
why me? So
Yeah,
it
that's
was just,
rude.
like, he was for one even more aggressive the second time I went and saw him, and then he like barely spoke to me and was streaming most of the time, and then when he tried to speak to me, he was just like saying stupid stuff. He like told me about having sex with 2 other girls, and just was just like insufferable. So I was having a horrible time, and I also was convinced he had ringworm before he even had it, because I'm looking at his body and I see like marks, and I'm like, this looks like ringworm. I'm not like this. I don't want to touch this man. This looks like ringworm. And
Okay.
so it would. Here, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is this the time that he got the fungal infection?
Yes.
Because this was immediately after the furry convention, right?
Yes. And he told me that he thinks he got it from the gym, but he like would shower after going to the gym from like, at least when I was there. And so like maybe he was doing that to keep up appearances. But like I feel like he probably like it was very weird that he got it right after going to a furry convention.
Yeah, it takes 4 to 14 days, Google says, for ringworm to appear. So that sound right?
About, because I think he did the furry convention either like late February or early March, and then I saw him like around.
I don't
like,
keep up with this YouTube
March,
shit. Knows exactly when he's
something like that.
doing the
No.
YouTube shit and
It's-
stuff.
Okay.
She's
So-
talking about like the furry convention.
So, I mean, he
talking
could have
about how
been
that's
telling
part
the
of some
truth both
video.
times, theoretically. He
Talking
could
about the
have
two mad
had sex
stuff,
with two
which
different furries
the two
at
mad stuff
convention
lasted
and
for
got
maybe a
ringworm.
day.
True.
I think
Check your hands,
it
by the way.
lasted like a week, honestly, but still.
And why that would happen.
Regardless,
Okay, so what? So you were
even know who these
there. You hang
people
out
are.
on the first day for just a little bit, and then the hot goss drops, and then you're on the mattress, I guess, based on the layout of his room.
And hold
waiting
on,
for him
hold
to
on.
Stop streaming.
another thing. The Minecraft YouTuber shit. Like, I believe like Minecraft wasn't even the forefront of it. So how the fuck do you remember if it's Minecraft?
Yeah.
The forefront of it was like being, like, I don't even remember
I don't even
myself.
think because they had all stopped being Minecraft YouTubers at that point, like Wilbur and Tommy and shit.
Yeah. I don't fucking know, dude. This doesn't sound right.
And then
I'm on a little beanbag, but yeah.
okay, and then after 2 days of this, you ask him to fly you back because you're just bored.
No,
Check
he
DMs, by the
realizes
way.
that things aren't like, I'm obviously weirded out by him. And I'm also concerned that he has ringworm. And so he flies me out the day before my
Thanks.
birthday.
Oh wow, okay. So you fly up
No,
for your
I also
birthday, and
did
you don't
this
even
one.
get to your birthday before you're being flown back.
Oh wow, thank
Which
you.
honestly
That's really
was
cool.
a blessing. I think I would have died if I spent my birthday.
Just a
with him,
gift.
But, or, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So in between the hot goss sessions, you had sex with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And during that, he was like violent, right?
Yeah. And that's kind of like when things really started piecing together to me, that I was like, wait, I think I am a victim right now. Like, something's not right here. And that's when I started like voicing my concern more to him.
The way
too,
she's
it, like,
talking
in
about it
the
is
bedroom
putting
and
me
being
off.
like, can you
The
not
way
do
she's like, yeah, I'm having sex with him. If this is the same person who I'm thinking about on the Kiwi Farms thread, she literally said there was nothing illegal happening. The only thing was, or he would ask the whole way if what I was doing was okay. Ask if, you know, I'm all right. You know, he would always stop and ask these questions. And now she's shifting to, I think I'm a victim. No, I'm a victim.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? There's something wrong. I don't know.
that? And he kind of would just like take everything with a grain of salt.
So the first time that you flew up, there was none of this, no issues. It was just like vanilla.
No, he was still like aggressive, but like I was just like, you know, maybe he's just like gooner pilled and like has only seen like BDSM porn, and so he's like
Gooner
thinks that
pilled.
this is normal.
But when you say aggressive, is it just like I don't know, a little bit forceful versus like
No, like
painful?
still
Or-
smacking and like
Okay.
still smacking and like causing bleeding and like too rough and like. Because also
Smacking
he
the
like
pussy.
this is like TMI, but like since he can't come, you like sessions you would be trapped with him for like an hour, and also so like no matter what you're gonna end up like dry at one point, and then
Yeah.
he would just like not care and keep going.
Did you ever ask
But-
him like, can you get lube or something?
Yes, and like or literally at one point we even like I made him go and buy some, and he still never used it. He probably used it to goon.
Did you
So
tell
you
him to
literally
stop?
told him use lube, and he just ignored you and kept plowing away, basically.
Yeah, near or like literally like tried to add spit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
Y'all never used
and
to
then he
spit
would
and
notice
rub
the
that?
blood. Like, there's no way you
I
don't
even
notice
know
the blood.
I mean, literally, he would like wipe his like dick off on a rag, and it would be like tinged red, and he never even like batted an eye or said anything.
You never even mentioned it. Like, oh look, there's blood in this.
No.
Okay. Did you ever see him use cocaine?
I didn't, but he told me that he used to do a lot of coke, and like before I went to fly out to see him the first time, he like texted me one day, and he was like, "Sorry, I just woke up. Like I drank a lot and like did a lot of coke last night." And he blocked me on Instagram, but I might be able
He would have
to
died.
at some point. But he said that, and then when I was at his house, he was talking about abusing Adderall that he got from Kai from like
Okay.
their past relationship.
And now, so he still had Adderall from Kai,
Yeah.
or the
'Cause I guess like he had
Really?
like because she had like an overstock, I guess, because he had like 3 bottles at least that had her name on it.
really, and he was doing this while you were there.
Yeah.
Okay. So timeline of this. He comes home from the furry convention. You hang out for a few hours. He gets the call from his Discord. It's like you got work to do. There's some drama. He then puts you in a beanbag and tells you, don't speak or move or enter line of sight of my camera because nobody can know I have women over at my apartment. And then he does Adderall and has sex with you for an hour because he's high on Adderall and causes you to bleed. He ignores direct, explicit instruction to do things that are less painful and gives you ringworm that he probably got at the furry convention. And after 2 days of this, you're like, fly me back, this sucks.
Except I never even said fly me back. I was just like, I hope I go home soon. Like I don't know when he's gonna fly me home. He hasn't even.
But you didn't
brought it
express
up.
wanting to go home. You
like,
didn't
it
tell
was so
him that you
awkward.
weren't
Like, I was like non-verbal
to stop
and, like,
during
not
sex.
speaking to him, low-key, because
And
I
how the
was, like,
fuck is he
so
supposed to know that you're uncomfortable?
So there's like a bad vibe that was just like obvious.
Yeah, it was like evil vibe.
Mm.
And so I think
Um,
he could kind of pick up on that. So then he sent me home.
Yeah, it's really obvious when there's like static and you're like the only 2 people in like a room and it's just like terrible static,
And
you
you're
know?
trapped in an
It's-
apartment that's in the basement.
Yeah, something like that. So let's see. Was there anything else? You said that you both said that he non-consensually began to record you guys having
Oh,
sex.
yeah.
Okay, here we
Was this
go.
both times that you saw him?
Yeah, literally every single time we had sex, he recorded it, and he never asked. Literally, just one time, I like looked back and I was like, oh, that's a phone. And then one time, the only time he ever came was this is so funny. But the only time he ever came was we had sex, and then he proceeds to be like, wait, I need to come. Gets off me, and then just literally in front, like damn near on top of me, in front of me. I'm like trapped under him still. He starts watching the video he just recorded and jerking it. And I was like, what the fuck is it happening? That was like also kind of
Ain't no Floyd gonna make me.
what? I was like, oh, he's got death grip. What is happening?
So this was like the second day of the second meetup. He's like, this ain't working. I gotta watch my own masterpiece here that I literally just recorded.
Literally had just recorded like moments ago.
Okay, wow. Were you the one that said if you flexed in the mirror after sex, I would shoot myself?
No, that was her, but he did that with me too, and also I noticed when we would have sex, he had a mirror in his room, and it literally.
Did he
was
literally
like,
do the Patrick Bateman thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
Literally, that's why I call him a Patrick Bateman type gooner, because for one, he's like psychotic low key, and he dead ass did that shit, and I swear he must like live by how Patrick Bateman lives low key, because like I watched him do that, and I was like, oh, this isn't normal. Like this something's wrong.
So. I mean, would you say that he's like actually trying to replicate the scene? Like, it's just the exact same thing?
I mean, damn near. Like, I don't want to like say like that he like is literally replicating the scene, but it literally felt like that. I like looked up, saw he was looking in the mirror, just staring at himself, like flexing his muscles.
And this was like not discussed at all. Like, there was no two-way conversation about sex or.
No, we never had any conversation really about like kinks or like what we were into, like other than like bare minimums of like we never even had like any bare minimum talk about sex. It was just like, do you want to have sex? Okay,
and the few times you would say anything about like that's too far, it was just like completely not like. Did he react at all? Did he say anything? Was it just like
not really?
ignored?
He'd be like my bad, maybe like fix how he's acting for like 2 seconds and then do it again.
Okay. Okay, I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else memorable that you remember from the second encounter?
Not much. He was texting Meowdalin during when I met, like during the second meeting. I also noticed that when we were watching You.
And people may not be aware. Meowdalin is a woman that he met in real life, and she's like a 24/7 LARPer of like a dog.
Yeah, she's like a puppy girl.
Okay,
and I was suspect of her just because, I mean, she looked like OnlyFans type, so I was like, And she was also a dog.
When you say OnlyFans type, are you referring to like the blush and the makeup? With that kind
I guess,
of look?
and like, it's like, like that, yeah, I guess. And like e-girl type like that.
Okay, that makes sense. Do you mind if I show the picture of, because after you flew back, you got the ringworm was like visible. Do you like mind if I show that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So how
long?
There's
that one photo. Oh, sorry, you go first.
No, I was just gonna ask how long after you flew back did it show up?
Within like a week. Like I think like.
Within 4 to 14 days? Is that fair?
Yeah, within 4 to 14 days. Yeah, it was like within like 5 days. Because I was like fine on my birthday, and then a couple of days after that, like literally, because there's a picture of the bruise on my face, and right under it is is ringworm. Luckily, that's the only little spot I ever got since I went to the doctor immediately. But unlike him,
I thought she was black. I'm not
okay, so that's like I don't know, that's very unfortunate. That's like a vicarious furry strain of ringworm.
I know. That's what I am like. After I heard that he maybe was like hooking up with the age player around the same time as me, and also was going to the furry convention, I was like, I'm so happy that I like didn't end up with like scurvy,
Scurvy.
Oh,
like
Scurvy?
something insane,
Scurvy?
in, like
yeah.
old world.
So okay, so then after this, was it the second or third night? Or like the last night that you spent together?
The third night was the last night we spent together.
Okay, so after the third night, you realize like the vibe is weird, the sex is not getting any better, and I don't want to be here anymore.
I'll
and
be right
he
back.
just said, "You want to go home?"
Yep.
And you were like, "Yeah." And then he just booked a same-day flight back to
He didn't
San
even
Fran.
say you want to go home. He was just like, "I got your flight. I'm gonna."
Oh,
take
here's
you
your
to the
ticket.
airport."
Wow. Was there like a goodbye? Was it any sentimental? Was it just
Yeah, he
get
was
out of
like,
here?
he was so nice to me. Like when I left, he was like, "Bye, I'll see you again." Blah blah blah. Like, good to see you. Sorry, I was so busy. And I was like, "Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna see you again."
Okay. And then that was in 2024 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
2024.
So, did you have any encounter with him after that?
We still followed each other on Instagram for like a year, and I didn't want to be the first one to unfollow him, so I would just kind of, and he like didn't post like that, so I'd never see anything of his. So I was just kind of like waiting for him to unfollow me, because it was weird,
What the
because we
fuck
like,
does this have to do with
kind of like,
anything?
I just told him I like didn't think it was gonna work, and I kind of thought it was like weird, and it just wasn't really fucking with what was happening. And he was like, okay, cool. And so we like stopped talking, and it was like whatever. And he would like memes I post periodically, or like a random photo, like maybe like 3 times after we talked. But like otherwise we didn't really like talk too much.
Okay. So then, that is March 2024. Sacramento, when did you meet him?
I met him May 10th,
Goo goo gaga.
2025.
May 10th. So,
Dude.
This fuck
More than
won't
a
get
full
rid
year
of Vic.
and you met him on Tinder, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right off the bat, real quick, one of the things that a lot of people who are on his side, like in the YouTube sphere, said is that you had a screenshot of you matching with Tom. And they said that was strange because in your story, you said you did not know him before you met up, but you took a picture of the match. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I took a picture of the match because I could kind of tell there was like something weird about this guy. Like I didn't know if he was famous or whatever, and also I did that to other people as well on Tinder.
Just like everybody you matched with to like gossip with, like girlfriends?
Yeah, like a couple of them. But yeah, he seemed like kind of weird, so I took pictures of our match.
Wait,
What-
hold on. That doesn't
what
make
about his,
sense.
like,
That
bio?
literally doesn't make sense on Tinder. The only time you see the match thing, I've used Tinder a few times, right? On Tinder, what happens is when you swipe on somebody and you match, it plays a little animation which she's showing where it says matched. If you don't talk to them for like a week and then you match with them again, it does the same thing, but you can't send somebody a message and then match with them again afterwards. It won't play that little animation. It'll just say, you previously matched with this person before, let's try it again. That makes no sense.
One message, Turkey Tom.
Yeah, if you just to reiterate, if you message somebody on Tinder and you don't talk to them for a week, it unmatches you. But if you match with them again, it says, oh, you've rekindled your match or something along those lines. It doesn't say it's a match. It only does that the first time you do it. So that doesn't make sense whatsoever. That
Yeah.
something's not adding up.
It was like, oh, I gotta document.
Exactly
this in case I go
15 years
missing or
ago,
something.
yesterday,
Like,
Little Big Planet 2
Let's
was
sit down. It's
released.
weird.
Oh wow.
He was like covering his face a lot
best
in the
game of all time.
pictures, and
Oh,
there was something really off about him.
You think Tom
so,
Kurtz?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I can kind of clarify on our first date, he did. I obviously
1000%.
figured out who he was really fucking quick, but he continued to lie
He
to
either
me
cuts or
about
he
what
cutted.
he did for a living. And yeah,
what did he say?
He told me he did like video editing or like videography.
Okay. So, when you interacted with him, I remember I saw some screenshots of your text messages. And if I remember correctly, he said something literally to the effect of, "Don't look up who I am," or something.
Yeah.
Was that before or after you got weirded out
Dude.
by him and asked questions?
I want hot chocolate.
That was like during when I started asking
I want
questions
hot
about him
jockey.
because I started
Want
getting
hot
really
jockey.
suspicious,
Me too, like
especially
that.
after the whole Ellie thing happened. Because he was still following a bunch of e-girls who like I kind of figured out that he had slept with before, and I was getting more sus, and
Goddamn,
so I
dude.
ended up looking him up, and I told him like, hey, I looked you up.
I was
and I
just a
found some
player.
weird
Do
shit
you
about
agree
you,"
with the
like,
sentiment that I'm
just
sharing
giving
with
him
you?
a chance to explain it himself, but
I just
instead
think
of
these girls
explaining
fucking
himself,
suck. Like,
he
if there is something
ended up
here,
just getting really mad at me.
Well,
for
didn't Kai
even
release
helping.
something? Say none of
Okay,
he
so-
never did any of this with me.
I don't believe
You were
Kai. I don't.
Why
for
did you
one,
match him then? If you felt
she said that she was never into age play. And viewing like the history of how like multiple people have come out and said that Tom's into age play, and then I believe there was a DM leak with it. I don't believe that, and the reason why I don't believe that is because I remember a few weeks back, Larix announced that Kai was going to start her own channel and start streaming on her own. I think she's just saying she's not into age play to save face. I think that's the only reason she released the doc, was so if she starts doing live streaming, she can save face. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Gungaga.
That seems to be like a common trope between these women, is he's into the fact that they're small or petite or whatever, and he likes the idea of like them being like underage or something. It just doesn't add up to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me being like a schizo, but I think there's more to what than what she was putting on. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And the fact that out of all the things, only thing she confirmed was the blackmail folder. It's like, oh dude, there's more than that.
he was so weird.
Cause he had big muscles, and like I could tell that like he was. I'm sorry. He also did hide his face. I mean, if we're being honest, he's not the most like facially gifted person, but yeah.
It like piqued
Yeah, he
your
doesn't
interest.
look a
Like, I
little
have to know what this guy
Serbian
looks
boy.
like. If he's like a 0 out of 10 troglodyte. Or
He looks like
really
someone
handsome
who
but
would
shy.
drive a
Is that the
taxi.
gist?
Yeah,
You know what I
I guess
mean?
so. And I did figure
Tom?
out who he was like very quickly after.
Yeah.
matching
Doesn't he have the
him, so-
facial shape of a taxi driver?
Yeah. By the way, how does my
so-
mic sound?
I guess after you guys met,
Sounds really
how
good.
long was it
I got a new
before you
audio
were like, I have to
interface.
figure out this guy's dating history
What did you
when
get?
you checked his Instagram?
It was during when the whole Ellie scenario started happening, when I started getting suspicious. And I looked through everything, and he had told me that he had like flown out some girls before. So I started.
I got a
being like,
Volt
this is
270
very
something, I don't
interesting," and
know.
I started looking in his following, and I found all these like e-girls. I actually saw Katie, and I even asked him about Katie, and he was like, "Oh, that was just like some girl that I dated or whatever."
Okay. But so he's trying to hide his identity. Sorry, were you guys like near each other, or was this a long distance thing? Because he's in Maine, but you're in Texas, right?
Actually, so to clarify that, he moved to Texas about a week before we matched on Tinder. And he's
Okay,
still
so
in
he-
Texas right now.
Okay, so he moved from, that's a long move, from Maine to Texas,
yeah.
and then is like, okay, I gotta get into the Tinder scene right away. I gotta establish roots here. Meet
Yeah.
you, and then if he's trying to hide his career and like his identity, why did he like add you on social media from his like Turkey Tom accounts?
That was after I figured out who he was. I figured out who
Okay.
he was like maybe as during our first date. So
How?
Because this is kind of a funny story, but he was living in like a literal mansion, and so I pulled up and I was like, what the hell? And I kind of was like really suspicious about him, and then I saw that he had like a bunch of Turkey Tom like merchandise everywhere, and I was like,
Oh
okay, well,
no.
it's like I know who you are.
She found the Turkey Tom plush box in the closet and looked him up. Is that what it was? Is like he has like a box of these in the closet, right? Of like unsold plushies.
Yeah, he had like Turkey Tom stickers and like various like stop gooning and all of his like merch. His
Dude.
room was such a mess. He would just have like shit thrown about, so that's how I kind of saw everything.
I wish I
She's
had
calling me out,
full
yeah.
picture I could share of this. Don't try to do it because you might mess up the call. But your avatar on Discord is just a picture of you with like your hat pulled down, and the hat is the Stop Gooning hat. Like it's like a Trump hat with all impact Stop Gooning, which is very apropos. But so that's so funny that he's like, okay, I have to conceal who I am because I don't want these women to find out about my internet empire. And then he just leaves the Turkey Tom plushies and stickers like scattered around his room.
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting.
How did you? Because the forum, we don't have like a really good search prominence anymore because Google has like taken us down a bunch in terms of prominence. How did you go from knowing about Turkey Tom and YouTuber to finding the forum?
I believe I was just looking up like his real name and also like Turkey Tom cheating. I think
okay.
that's how it came up.
That's so funny that you just like normie searching like, okay, does Turkey Tom cheat? And there's just like this forum thread about it because of Kai. Okay, so you told him on the first date that you had already figured out who he is, and he didn't just like immediately like cut contact there, like uh-oh.
No, he continued to talk to me. I mean, obviously we dated for like 7 months after that. So yeah, he knew that I knew who he was at that point. But like I wasn't like really researching. I mean I looked at what his channel was and I was like, oh okay, like, he does like documentaries, like whatever. But I didn't really look into him that hard until later.
Okay. Did he seem worried that you knew?
I think so. I think that he was more worried after the fact. When I started looking into him, that's when he started freaking out at me.
Okay. And how long was that into the relationship?
I started getting sus maybe like 4 months into it. Because that's kind of what.
Sorry, I was just when you say sus, what was it that was like, okay, I have to do more research now. I know who he is, but I have to like figure out like his history.
Because at that point I had seen I figured out who the girl he was texting was like this like really weird girl who dressed like a kid. And so I was like, okay, this is like very alarming. I need to go and research him immediately.
And he was